Ooh, yeah. You know what time it is. Another episode of Culturalist Theory and another list to debate. Today, we're delving into the catalog of certainly the most successful male duo of 90s R&B, K-Ci and JoJo. With 3 platinum albums and numerous hits that still stand the test of time, this is a long overdue ceremony for the 2 brothers that were the primary vocalists for Jodeci. The Haley Brothers catalog is rich in good music, and we can't wait to break it down for you. So show some love by hitting the like button, subscribing, and sharing this content. Now that that's out of the way, let's get to it. Number 5, My Brother's Keeper. My Brother's Keeper marked the long-awaited reunion of these R&B legends after an 11-year hiatus. Their 5th and final album arrived with a mix of anticipation and tempered expectations. The gap between their 4th album, Emotional, and My Brother's Keeper was filled with triumphs and tribulations. Can I get an amen? In 2010, K-Ci released his solo album, My Book, a project that showcased his powerhouse vocals but received a modest reception. The brothers also ventured into television with K-Ci and JoJo Come Clean, a reality series that followed their battle with alcohol addiction and their efforts to rebuild their lives and careers. This backdrop of redemption gives My Brother's Keeper added weight, making its themes of perseverance and family loyalty even more poignant. Lead single, Knock It Off, sweeps off the dust with a grown and sexy track paired with smooth guitar riffs and sultry lyrics. Even though the chopped and screwed chorus feels slightly dated, the song is a serviceable opener, setting a mellow tone. The title track, My Brother's Keeper, is a heartfelt highlight where K-Ci and JoJo sing to each other, reflecting on their brotherly bond and the struggles they've endured together. It's an emotionally charged moment that underscores the album's family above all theme. Also check out Somebody Please, What Goes Around, and Show and Prove. The project is also a product of its time. By 2013, R&B had shifted dramatically, and the brothers were far removed from the genre's embrace of minimalist production, electronic influences, and moody aesthetics. My Brother's Keeper feels like a holdover from another era, a time when vocalists bared their souls unapologetically and harmonies were the heartbeat of the music. All in all, while My Brother's Keeper is not a perfect album, it serves as a fitting coda to their career. Number 4, Emotional. The years leading up to Emotional were tumultuous for K-Ci and JoJo. Between the release of their platinum-selling album X, K-Ci faced legal troubles stemming from lewd conduct charges to which he pleaded no contest in 2001. Professionally, they continued to release music, but to diminishing returns, despite their preceding platinum-selling records as newer acts began to dominate the R&B scene. By 2002, audiences seemed to have grown weary of the intense, vein-popping vocal acrobatics. Remember, that year, B2K was the only male group to achieve a #1 album on the R&B charts. Meanwhile, seasoned acts like Dru Hill and Boyz II Men, who released Drew World Order and Full Circle that year, struggled to recapture the chart dominance they once enjoyed. It was evident that the generational shift was underway, and the Haleys were on the wrong side of it. Emotional opens with the duo's signature lush, soulful intro, setting a tone that feels familiar, even promising. From the outset, K-Ci and JoJo's vocal chemistry remains a defining feature, pulling listeners into a space filled with heartfelt ballads and mid-tempo grooves. The album's highlights are the opening single, This Very Moment, mid-tempo celebration of love and admiration special, and It's Me with its Rodney Darkchild Jerkins backdrop showcasing the brothers' playful side. I Don't Mind, tucked deeper into the track list, emerges as one of the record's hidden gems. Despite strong moments, the album falters at times. Goodbye, while ambitious with its elaborate orchestral arrangement, is undermined by JoJo's occasionally off-key delivery, distracting from the track's emotional weight. In the same vein is Love Me Carefully and the closer How Long, 2 other emotionally charged entries sabotaged by repetitive themes and vocal overextensions, which contribute to a sense of fatigue by the end of the album. Number 3, X. X marked a significant milestone for K-Ci and JoJo as they celebrated their 10th anniversary in the music industry. Certified platinum by the RIAA and buoyed by the success of its lead single Crazy, where JoJo takes center stage, X would ultimately become the duo's final album to achieve such commercial heights. Though uneven in parts, it remains a standout in their discography for its intended direction and well-executed moments of brilliance. The album begins with Honest Lover, a lush introduction that sets a high bar and signals the duo's intent to deliver a sophisticated listening experience. The momentum continues with Wanna Do Right, where K-Ci channels the essence of classic R&B over Luther Ingram's blues guitar riff from If Lovin' You Is Wrong. Devontae Swing of Jodeci fame reunites with the duo to provide the sultry instrumental backdrop to Get Back. He returns for Suicide at the tail end of the project, which, though thematically troubling, showcases masterful production by Devontae Swing and features a hidden gem, Slip and Fall, a surprise reunion track with Jodeci that evokes the group's glory days. However, X isn't without its missteps. Game Face, an experimental track produced by Static Major, RIP, and Timbaland, feels out of place. The fast-paced, minimalist production style popular in the early 2000s clashes with the duo's classic vocal stylings, leaving the song disjointed. Same for Thuggin' You, Thuggin' Me, featuring a verse from Tupac spitting fire in a studio somewhere in Cuba, attempts to capture the energy of early collaborations like How Do You Want It, but falls short of its ambitions as a writer. In hindsight, X represents an evolution of themes explored in their previous works, specifically the more mature narratives of It's Real. While it lacks the immediate hits of earlier albums, tracks like Crazy and Wanna Do Right captured the listener's attention. The album's deeper cuts reward those who stay for the journey. Number 2, Love Always. Stepping out of the shadow of Jodeci's provocative bad boy image, the Haley brothers crafted an album focused on soulful, romantic ballads and heartfelt expressions of love. Certified 3 times platinum in the US, Love Always stands as a commercially successful introduction to the duo's more tender side, even as it revealed their struggles to fully break away from the formula that had defined their earlier success. The true crown jewel of Love Always comes near the end with All My Life. A global smash hit and an enduring late 90s R&B anthem, the song showcases both brothers at their peak. This song, the only one from the uber-popular album to receive a plaque, was nominated for Best R&B Duo Performance and the Best R&B Song at the 1999 Grammys, but ultimately lost to Brandy and Monica's The Boy Is Mine and Lauryn Hill's Doo-Wop. While the debate over whether the Grammys made the right call is open for discussion, which we're sure you'll do in the comments, one thing that can't be denied is that this track still resonates today. Other highs are Last Night's Letter, How Many Times, and Love Ballad, where K-Ci shines over a stunning cover of the LTD song produced by the late, great James Mtume. The song's timeless appeal is amplified by K-Ci's raw, emotive vocal performance, proving his ability to reinterpret classics with authenticity. While not complete skips, on the missed list are Baby Come Back, Now and Forever, and Still Waiting, a gospel-inspired track that, while moving, lacks the intensity and grandeur of Jodeci's finest moments despite the D-swing touch. In retrospect, Love Always succeeds as a solo debut, offering a softer, more introspective side of K-Ci and JoJo compared to the provocative edge of their work with Jodeci. The decision to focus on romantic themes was deliberate, as a duo aimed to create music their family, and especially their Christian mother, could embrace. Number 1, It's Real. It's Real marked a crucial moment in the evolution of K-Ci and JoJo. As a second studio album from the duo, it showed their growth beyond their Jodeci roots and their debut effort Love Always. This album captured a more mature, complex narrative about love, loss, and the struggle to hold relationships together. Despite receiving middling reviews upon its release, this 1999 album has aged remarkably well, and it's time to give this gem the recognition it truly deserves. The first single, Tell Me It's Real, is a soft, acoustic-driven ballad that feels like an instant classic. With its delicate guitar strumming and K-Ci and JoJo's angelic harmonies, the track exemplifies the duo's ability to create serene atmosphere while maintaining emotional depth. It's a song that invites vulnerability, urging listeners to fully surrender to love and the yearning that comes with it. Arguably, the most iconic track on It's Real is Life, a song composed by the nigga we love to hate, R. Kelly. The track serves as the emotional centerpiece of the album, touching on themes of existential uncertainty and struggles faced by young black men, especially in the context of the United States justice system. Its haunting, introspective lyrics are paired perfectly with K-Ci and JoJo's impassioned delivery, and also its connection to the classic Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence movie of the same name. It's Real is a more nuanced exploration of R&B, one that balances the joy of love with the heartbreak, confusion, and darker realities that accompany it. Check Fee Fi Fo Fum, I Wanna Make Love to You, How Long Must I Cry for further reference. The songwriting is rich, and the vocal performances from both K-Ci and JoJo are some of their best work to date. And for those saying All My Life puts Love Always over the top, the song makes its appearance as an official bonus track on It's Real, so checkmate. If you enjoyed this ranking, check out the list we did on Jodeci singles. After that, check out our playlist on R&B male superstars. I'm QB, peace.